Ingrid, Amy, welcome in. Great new day to all my self-care family and friends. Welcome to the Self-Care Club's Room to Breathe. For those of you who are new here, my name is Shantae, better known as Life Coach 614, and I am a Master Certified Self-Care and Boundaries Life Coach. Our mission at the Self-Care Club is to provide a safe space for individuals to embrace their healing journeys. We aim to empower our members to turn their struggles into strength through motivational content, community support, and personalized coaching. Our goal is to inspire a culture of self-care and well-being, guiding our community towards a healthier, more balanced life. So, whether you are tuning in via the radio or you're joining us via our live stream, I am delighted to have you here with us today. And if you happen to catch this on the replay, be sure to drop a comment telling us where you're from. Let's go ahead and cover some basics and set some boundaries. With the support of our admins and moderators in the chat, we are maintaining a peaceful space for sharing, caring, and embracing our individual paths to self-care. Your engagement in the conversation, tapping the screen, sharing the live definitely helps us immensely. And remember, every gift and membership contribution during the live stream directly supports the Self-Care Club LLC, creating a wave of positive change. Your generosity truly drives our mission forward. And if anyone is seeking any additional information about the Self-Care Club, if you'd like to tap into our free resources, or if you're interested in booking a personalized coaching session, please head over to our website at selfcareclub.org. Let's commit to making this community a beacon of positivity and support for everyone. If you are ready to embark on a new self-care adventure with me today, please flood the chat with some green hearts. Thank you. Hey Shan, welcome in, love. Thank you, thank you. Kale, I see you. I see you on the north side and the south side, honey double dip. Perk, I see you. Thank you, thank you. Mr. T. Soren, thank you so much. All right, so we are in our Revive in 45-day challenge, you guys. And this challenge is all about a transformation that we are trying to take place over the course of 45 weekdays, spanning in July and August. It's about turning our struggles into strength and empowering us on our healing journeys. Each day I have packed with information and activities to help boost our self-awareness and arm us with the tools to tackle life's obstacles head on. The goal is to nurture a mindset that's not just resilient, but downright unstoppable. By the end of this challenge, I am hoping that we emerge stronger, more capable, and ready to take on whatever life throws our way. So, let's dive in. Our quote for today that I want you guys to add to the chat for me is, "It's okay to be a masterpiece and a work in progress at the same time." And so the message that I want to share today is something that truly resonates deeply with me. And I believe that it will resonate with many of you as well. Just the notion, the idea, the thought that it's okay to be a masterpiece and a work in progress at the same time, it to me is just mind-blowing, right? Like, how can I be a work of art and a work in progress, right? How could something so messy that has been broken and torn apart and destroyed so many times, right? How can this be still so beautiful, so amazing, right? Rich Risings, Nicole, welcome in. And, in a world that often demands perfection from us, it is important for us to truly remember that growth and greatness can coexist beautifully, right? Growth, meaning I'm still becoming who I want to be, right? I'm a work in progress, so there's growth there. And greatness is that work of art, that masterpiece. So these two things can coexist. You can be both at the same time. And so think about a painting, right? An intricate masterpiece hanging on the wall in a gallery. It is something that we admire. We admire its colors, its depths, its ability to evoke emotions from us, right? Thank you for the follow, Nina. But when we look at this work of art, when we look at this painting on the wall, in the gallery, we don't see the work behind it. We don't see the process. We don't know what it took to make this painting, right? What the artist had to go through. And so, there were countless hours that this artist spent. There were mistakes. There were moments of doubt. There were constant adjustments, right? And so each brushstroke, even the ones that were covered up, right? The ones that were painted over, all of these things play a crucial role in the final piece of art. And that's similar to our lives. Our lives are filled with moments of brilliance, moments of struggle, right? And both are equally important in making us who we are today. Thank you for the follow, Nicole. Thank you guys for the gifts. And so, when we think about that, we have to take the sunshine and the rain, right? All of the good and the bad and the downright ugly, right? We need all of these things in life in order to make us who we are. It shapes us and molds us and builds us into who we are. And so, being a masterpiece doesn't mean that we've reached perfection, right? It means recognizing our own worth and our own beauty amidst our flaws and imperfections. So I can be beautiful and a disaster at the same time. Yeah, I know that's tattooed on my shoulder as a reminder, right? That I can be beautiful and still broken, because I know that broken crowns still color, and that broken crowns create beautiful works of art. And so I'm beautiful and I'm worthy even though I have flaws, even though I have imperfections, even though I make mistakes and I don't always get things right. I'm still a beautiful work of art, right? And so being a masterpiece is about embracing our journey. It's about understanding that every single step, every single stumble, right? Every single triumph and every single failure is part of our grand tapestry of life. It's what makes us who we are. And who we are is evolving. Who we are is learning. We're growing, right? And that's where the real magic begins to happen. And so if you were to consider a lotus flower, right? Lotus flowers typically bloom in muddy waters. But when they bloom, there is such purity and such grace, right? Thank you for the follow, love. And so, a lotus flower doesn't wait for the water to clear up to reveal its beauty. Instead, the lotus flower thrives in conditions that seem less than ideal. Like, how can something so beautiful bloom from such a messy, dirty environment, right? Just the muddy waters. This beautiful flower pops up. And so the lotus flower doesn't wait for water to clear up. It thrives in the very conditions that everyone else would think to be less than ideal. And you know what? We can too. It is possible for us to shine despite our environment. It is impossible for us to thrive despite our situation, right? So many people want to blame their situation, blame where they are, blame, how they grew up or things like that. Listen, it doesn't matter. You can still be a beautiful work of art while living in a state of mess, right? The muddy waters, as we would think about it. You can still bloom, show your colors, right? And so when we know that we can shine despite our challenges, because our struggles do not diminish our value. Our struggles simply enhance our story. These situations that we're in, these failed relationships, these lost jobs, these, incomplete tasks, right? They do not diminish our value. They do not change our worth. Thank you, Miss Glove. They don't change our worth. We are still worthy. Our worth was established at birth, and that's not going to change. It was signed, sealed, I was delivered. I'm here, I'm born, I'm worthy. I have value, I have meaning, I have purpose. I'm here for a reason. Right? So whatever mistakes that I make along the way, whatever situations that I just don't get quite right, the failed relationships, I don't care if you got failed marriages. I don't care if you got bad relationships with your family, your kids, right? That doesn't change the fact that you are a worthy individual. It just means you're a masterpiece and a work in progress at the same time. And there's still room for you to grow. There is still room for you to breathe, to spread your wings. And yesterday we established that your wings already exist. All you have to do is fly, right? So we have to begin to understand our worth. We have to begin to understand who we are and whose we are, who we belong to, right? So then that way we can start to step into our greatness. We can continue to walk our path to purpose. And so, we have to begin to embrace the duality, right? We've got to begin to celebrate our accomplishments while acknowledging that there is still so much for us to learn. We've got to start being a little more kind to ourselves. We've got to start being more understanding to ourselves and know that healing, right, the progress and process of healing is not always a linear path. There are going to be some hills. There are going to be some mountains. There are going to be some roadblocks. You're going to hit some dead ends, right? But we have to understand that, yes, there will be setbacks in life, and that is okay. Because those setbacks are our setups to our comeback. And baby, I'm going to have a hell of a story to tell. Because in the 45 years that I've been alive, I done been through some things. So I've got some stories to tell because I've definitely lived a full life. Still living a full life. Because I'm a work in progress. I'm a working process. Lady Blue, welcome in, sissy. So again, I embrace the duality of being a masterpiece. Because I'm God's creation. So I'm perfectly made in His image. He is my artist who formed me, who molded me, right? So I'm a masterpiece that was established at birth. I am wonderfully and fearfully made. And there's nothing that no one can say or do that's going to change that. So I know that I am a masterpiece. But because I am ever evolving, I am forever learning, I am constantly growing through the things that I'm going through, I also know that I am a work in progress. So again, we've got to practice being more kind to ourselves. We have to start to understand that the setbacks are a part of the journey, that the mess that we go through in life is part of the process. And so, when you look in the mirror, I want you guys to see a masterpiece. Hey, Ruffin. I want you guys to see a masterpiece, right? When you look in the mirror, I need for you to see a person who has overcome. I need for you to see a person who has achieved some things. I'm not saying that you had to have achieved everything, but I need for you to be able to look in the mirror and know that you see somebody who has achieved some things. Right, Faith? Welcome in, love. I need you to look in the mirror and see a person who has grown. And if you have a hard time to seeing your growth, I need you to pull out some old photo albums. I need you to scan through some pictures. I want you to see that ultrasound picture before you even took your first breath, before you even had lungs to breathe. And I want you to think about how this little seed grows inside the mama's belly and the evolution that takes place over just those 9 months before you even step out into this earth, or before you get pushed out and kicked out, right? Before you get evicted from your mama's belly. Look at all the change that you've made. And then once the eviction from your mama's belly happened and you entered this real world, I want you to see how much you've changed. How dependent you were then to be taken care of in comparison to how independent you are now taking care of yourself. Kiki, welcome in, love. Thank you, Faith. Hi, Lisa. And so, when you think about that, that alone shows so much change. And see, it's hard for us to recognize the change and the growth over the years because now we've reached this point where we feel like we plateau, right? Our bodies don't physically change as much as they used to. And the changes that we do experience tend to be a little on the declining side as we get older, right? And so it is hard for us to see ourselves as growing and evolving once we hit a certain point in life. But that's where we have to start to look inward to the growth and the evolution, right? That we still understand that no matter what age we are still works in progress. And so as you look in the mirror now, knowing that you've reflected on who you were then, right? I need you to look in the mirror at the person who is still learning, right? Because we're eager and we're always constantly wanting to learn something new, teach ourselves something new, experience something different, right? So when you look in the mirror, I need for you to see a person who is still learning, still evolving, right? Constantly changing. Got your head on the swivel. You are pivoting. You are adapting, right? A person who is striving for more. As I sit here looking at myself, right? Doing these live streams, it's like me looking in the mirror. So this is a conversation that I'm also having with myself to remind myself of the growth, that I'm still striving for more. I'm not comfortable with just having yesterday's live stream. I've got to come back and I got to do it again. And yeah, I had a topic yesterday, but I've got to come back and I've got to serve something different today because I'm evolving. Thank you, MK. Welcome in. Hey, Bobby's World. Right? I've got to keep growing. I've got to keep moving, right? Because life gonna keep lifing. Everything around me is gonna keep changing. The world that we live in is in a constant rotation. We don't even notice it. The sun rises and sets. We don't even pay attention to it. So everything is constantly evolving, constantly growing, constantly shifting and changing. So it is okay that I am doing that too. Right? Because this is what life is like. This is what life is about. So when I look in the mirror, I see a person who is still standing. A person who is overcoming. A person who has achieved some things. A person who has grown immensely. I'm still learning. I'm still evolving. I'm still striving for more. And all of these aspects are equally as important. And together, these are the things that make us who we are. These are the things that make us different. If we were all standing here together, sharing our experiences, even though many of us can have similar experiences, all of our lives still look different. Right? So it is part of our experience. It is what makes us who we are. And it is why it is okay for us to be a masterpiece and a work in progress at the same time. And so I wanted us to go on a road trip today. Look, we in the car, y'all. We on a road trip. It's a beautiful day. Looks like the sun is setting or potentially rising. I don't know if that's the east or the west, right? But I wanted us to be on this road trip because it's a representation of our life. And this car isn't moving backwards, right? This car is moving forward. And it's moving forward because that's the direction that we should be heading. And as we're in this trip, right? As we're on this life trip, this road trip of our life, we've got to remember to keep our eyes forward. Keep our eyes on the road, because we know that what's ahead of us is so much greater than the things that are behind us. So as I'm evolving and as I'm growing, I don't want to stay stuck in my past. I do not want my past to trap me and hold me hostage. Otherwise, if I stay focused in the past, what's going to happen is I'm not going to make it anywhere. Notice, we're not going anywhere now because we're stuck in the past. And in order for me to continue to grow in life and get to my next destination, even if it's just to make it to the next mile marker, I've got to let some things go from my past. I have to begin to free myself from some things in my past, and that's those limiting beliefs. Those beliefs that tell me I'm not good enough to get there, that I'm never going to make it, that I'm a failure. Those things keep me stuck. But I've got to begin to let those things go, right? I've got to begin to put those things behind me so I can continue, right? So everything in life keeps moving. I get to keep going, right? Because that's what's important. Because again, I've got some place to be. That car is heading somewhere purposeful. I'm on a journey with a purpose, with a point. And yes, I'm going to make some mistakes along the way. Y'all, there's going to be some wrong turns. And occasionally, I'm going to have to stop. Occasionally, I'm going to have to stop. I'm going to have to recalibrate. I'm going to have to recalculate. And that's okay. Just like we know it's okay to not be okay sometimes. But I still got a plan. And so sometimes it's important for me to stop and just check the map. Right? Recalibrate. Recalculate this route. Is it still where I want to go? If I want to change my mind now, there's still other destinations ahead of me. But what I don't want to do is stay here and stuck for too long. So now I'm ready. I've refueled. And I recognize that, yeah, I'm not going to get it right all the time. But I still have something to do. I still have something to achieve. I still have something to accomplish. Thank you, love. But we have to remember, it's not about reaching the destination. We'll get there when we get there, right? What's for us is for us. So it's not, my focus is not just reaching the destination. I want to appreciate my journey. I want to stop and I want to enjoy this sunrise or this sunset, whichever you prefer, right? I want to be able to enjoy the beauty of this trip. And so when I'm on this trip and I'm looking, I want to enjoy the colors in the sky, right? Thank you, Crimson Pearl. Thank you. Right, I want to enjoy the beauty, right? The technology. You see those windmills? Powering something amazing, right? I want to be able to see all the beauty in this. And I want to be able to enjoy this, right? On the road trip, we got some good music playing. We might be in the car with some great company. Spend some time reflecting. I want to enjoy the journey. Any of you who enjoy road trips, y'all know the best part of it is the trip. Not the destination, not where we're going. That's nice, that's cool, that's fun, that's a bonus. Hey Vaz, that's a bonus. That's just a little plus, right? What I want to do is enjoy the ride there. Good morning. I want to enjoy the ride there. Right? So it's not about reaching the destination, it's about appreciating the journey. It's about loving ourselves at every phase. Thank you. Every single phase, every single challenge, and every single victory. So I want each and every one of you to be proud of your progress. Be proud of how far you've made it through life so far, right? I want you to not only be proud of your progress, but I need for you to be gentle with your process, right? Because you are a masterpiece, wonderfully and fearfully made, created by the greatest artist, right? So you are a masterpiece and you are a work in progress. And that is perfectly okay. Perfectly okay. On any given day. And so to reinforce this mindset, I have 10 affirmations for us to remind ourselves that it's okay to be a masterpiece and a work in progress. 10 affirmations. I am worthy of love and respect just as I am. I am worthy of love and respect just as I am. My journey is unique and I embrace every step along the way. My journey is unique and I embrace every step along the way. I celebrate my achievements and I learn from my mistakes. I celebrate my achievements and I learn from my mistakes. I am constantly growing, evolving, and becoming my best self. I am constantly growing, evolving, and becoming my best self. My imperfections make me beautifully human. My imperfections make me beautifully human. I am resilient and capable of overcoming any challenge. I am resilient and capable of overcoming any challenge. Every day is an opportunity to learn and improve. Every day is an opportunity to learn and improve. I trust the process of my life and embrace the unknown. I trust the process of my life and embrace the unknown. I honor my past, appreciate my present, and I'm looking forward to my future. I honor my past, appreciate my present, and I'm looking forward to my future. I am a masterpiece, always in progress, and I am proud of who I am. I am a masterpiece, always in progress, and I am proud of who I am. Thank you, guys. So let these affirmations be a constant reminder that you are enough, that you are worthy, and that your journey is a beautiful blend of progress and perfection. Together, let's embrace our unique paths, celebrate our growth, and honor our inherent worth, our God-given worth. So that's what I got for you guys today. Thank you. Short and sweet and to the point, right? Thank you guys. Thank you. I appreciate all the gifts, you guys. And yes, Jelly, my love, it is safe. It is always safe for you, Jelly. Just sometimes have an alternate pair of shoes, my love. You know what I mean? Sometimes you get your toes stepped on around here. Just know I love you. We got a first aid kit in the corner. Just let somebody know if you need a little Band-Aid, you know. Thank you. A little triple antibiotic ointment. You know, we'll heal you up. We don't ever break you down just to tear you up. Thank you so much, Soren. I appreciate you being here. We meet Monday through Friday at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Our topics change every day, but it is always something to empower you and motivate you. I believe in spreading positivity on purpose, right? That's what I do. So you are more than welcome to join us every day to start your day. I definitely just gave you a follow back as well. So yeah. Soren said, what a way to start the morning. That's what I like to see. When we get new friends and new family who pull up and they're like, I like it here. This is nice. Thank you, Vaz. Soren says, this is something I was looking for and you popped up on my FYP page. Look at God. God said, let me give her coach. God said, Soren needs some positivity in her life. Let me serve life coach. That's what I'm talking about. That's how you know when you've arrived. That's how you know when you've reached the right destination. Soren got in the car today and was like, let me roll to something positive. Soren could have been anywhere else, right? Soren could have been anywhere else this morning, but instead, here we are. I thank you as well. I thank you as well, love. Yeah, this is definitely our safe space. And I encourage you to follow everybody in the chat, Soren, all the people that you see commenting. That's family. Say hi to your cousins, your new brothers and sisters. We have family here, honey. This is totally a safe space. And Soren, I encourage you to head over to my website at selfcareclub.org. The link is also in my bio if you need to get to it from there as well. But it will allow you to tap into some additional resources. There are a lot of free resources available. And if you're looking for a community that is, you know, either on or off this app, we do actually have a self-care club community. It is a private chat community where we support one another, encourage one another as well. And that's something that is, you know, available to you and to everyone. So again, you can get to it through the link in my bio or just go to selfcareclub.org. But yeah, we don't care where we're located in the world, US, abroad, right? We come together to help each other heal, to love on each other, to spread positivity, right? Hashtag self-care, period. Thank you, Vaz. Vaz says follow, gift, share, right? Tap the screen. Tell them share the live. Northside, we at 6.3K, y'all. We getting there. Right? JP, welcome in, King. So as we wrap up our session today, you guys, I would truly love to hear what stood out for you today. As I tell you guys all the time, your thoughts really matter. By sharing your insights, you help to make these sessions better for everyone. Your feedback shapes our future sessions to be even more helpful and supportive for all. So I encourage you to just take a moment and reflect, share your thoughts. Know that we are here to listen and we are here to grow together, right? We're in this together. MK says, my consistency. Thank you. Because listen, I wasn't always consistent, MK. I too am a work in progress, right? So I wasn't always consistent. And that is something, excuse me, that is previous feedback that I had gotten, where people were saying, like, oh, I love what you do, but you're not really consistent. And I'm like, oh, well, I have full control over that. I can change that, right? Welcome in, Whitney. And so, hey, Caitlin. And so that was something that I had to hold myself accountable for as far as being more consistent. And even like last Thursday, we missed a session because life was lifing for me. But yesterday, I went ahead and recorded that session. So after we did our live yesterday, I came back and went live again to record the content that you guys should have got on Thursday. And so if anyone is seeking day 9, which was Thursday's content, I really encourage you guys to go over to YouTube and watch day 9. For the people who were here in the live while I was recording it, they were like, oh my God, that was amazing, And so I think that day 9 was really good. And even though you guys didn't catch it on Thursday, like we didn't get to do it on Thursday, that recording is now out there. And so I hope you guys have the opportunity to go back and listen to day 9. It's really short. It's it's under 30 minutes, guys. It's like 20 something minutes long. Not long at all. It's amazing though. For those who are on the south side, when I finish with my stream, I will probably go back and just play it live. So if anyone wants to come into my live and listen, you guys are more than welcome to today. But yeah, it's a good thing. Like I said, that feedback of someone telling me that I wasn't being consistent before made me be accountable to my consistency. Consistency. Am I saying it right? Yeah. Thank you so much, Vaz. Have an amazing day, love. Thank you so much for all you do. But yeah, so I appreciate that. Will the 10 affirmations be on the website? Yes. So Soren, another resource that's available, if you go to selfcareclub.org, the website again, there is a link there that says nurturing me. Let me see. So when you go to my website, Soren, that you can see right here, if you scroll down past the merch, there is something right here. It's this one that says nurturing you. If you click on that, it says access homework. And so every single day, the notes from our live stream are posted here. So you'll be able, what you're going to be looking for today's affirmations is day 13. And I will be uploading those here in just a few moments. But you can also go back and see the blogs from the other days. But every single day, my content, the affirmations I give, the conversation we discuss is always posted on the website. So yeah. So you have these as your notes to be able to go through. And so you'll see like there's always a blog that goes over what we went over. So then that way you guys can go here, you can copy the affirmations down, you can shift that and take what you need from it. So yeah, good question though. Great question. And then if you want to hear it, like I said, then you head over to YouTube and you get to just watch it again. Yeah, so I do that because I want you guys to spend more time being engaged and I want you guys to be able to spend more time listening. And then I put these notes out there so then that way you guys can go back and reflect. And, so I've got your notes covered, right? I've got y'all's cliff notes covered. Like, you don't even have to worry about that. I just want you guys to have the opportunity to come, engage, tap the screen, and just enjoy yourself. Like, just to enjoy the overall aesthetic of things. And then, for your notes, like I said, even if I ever share a book, if I play a motivational speech, whatever it is, all of those links are always added there for you. Yes. So, like I said, as we wrap up, I do thank you guys. I always appreciate your feedback. I'm always here if you guys have questions. You can always ask questions or reach me directly through the website at selfcareclub.org. There's a little there's a little button on the website. Sorry, I was trying to move it back over here for y'all. But in the bottom of the thing, which you guys can't probably see right now, but there's something that says need help. And if you click on that, a little box is going to pop up. I'm sorry you guys can't see it right now, but anyways, bottom left corner, there's something that says need help. And if you click on that, you can type a message and it's going to come directly to me, right? And so I will be able to respond back to you accordingly. So if you ever have a question, I know that some people were uncomfortable during the group coaching sessions or during the live asking a question or reaching out for resources. So I put that there as a means for people to communicate with me directly. Responses are typically within 24 hours. If it's the weekend, I say 24 to 48 hours. But for the most, I'm pretty quick with it. All right. But I do thank each and every one of you for being an active participant, and I applaud you on your commitment to your personal growth. Remember that you guys are worthy of greatness and that you have the power to create the life that you envision. Don't forget that it is okay to be a masterpiece and a work in progress at the same exact time. I always tell you guys that your presence and your contributions during the live stream are greatly appreciated. I value each and every one of you being here each day. I'm glad that I get to be, a positive piece to your day every single day. So I really appreciate you guys for showing up and allowing me to just be me, giving me, the opportunity to spread positivity with a purpose. Thank you so much, Fran, for the follow. Your support directly benefits the Self-Care Club LLC, fostering positive change within our community. Your generosity fuels our mission, and it's why I'm able to keep coming back every day to do what I do. So again, thank you for allowing me to just be me. If anybody is seeking any additional information about the Self-Care Club, to tap into the free resources, if you want to join our Self-Care Club community chat, or if you want to book a personalized coaching session, please head over to selfcareclub.org. If you guys were late or you want to catch up, because we are on day 13 of the challenge, so if you want to go back to the other 12 days, I encourage you guys to go to YouTube, search the @ symbol, and then Life Coach 614. And I want you to subscribe to our Room to Breathe channel. Hit the bell so you get the notification, so that way you are notified immediately once we upload the new video. And then you guys can go back and watch that at your own leisure. Most of the videos in the challenge are under an hour long. You also, by subscribing to our channel, you also get access to our daily love notes from Coach. The love notes are a personal message from me to you. They are usually 1 to 2 minutes long. They are posted every day at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And so I want you guys to be able to experience that as well. And it's just a little boost, just a little positive message to get you going. So head over to YouTube, search @Life Coach 614, subscribe, turn the bell on for your notifications. And I look forward to connecting with each and every one of you again during our next live coaching session. We meet Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. But yeah, you guys are more than welcome to join our Self-Care Club community chat. It is a group chat that is located on Telegram. If you guys up north, if you guys go to my bio, there is the link that is in my bio will have the information for you to join the Self-Care Club community chat, and that's where people always can go and keep these conversations going, keep the the encouragement and the motivation going all day long. So you guys you're not limited to just waiting for me to push the button. They are also the ones who know first if there's a shift, if something's going on, things like that. So I encourage you guys to tap into that resource. And then we have a lot of different communities within the Self-Care Club. We have movie watch parties. Y'all, we hang out and watch movies together as a group. We have craft groups. We have a book club. We have a cooking group, a craft group. And so there's all these different resources within joining the self-care club community. All these different rooms and spaces that you can break out to and tap into some of your hobbies and things that you enjoy. So, but I will see you guys tomorrow. I love you guys.